Hello guys, this is Charles1K92, also known as GM-65 on the PlayStation Store network. So, I'd like to wish everyone all a Merry Christmas, since at this moment in time it is Christmas Eve. Probably by the time I upload this video it will be Christmas Day, but, you know, try and spread that goodwill. Just taking one of my headphones out of my ears. Okay, so we're back playing Assassin's Creed Revelations at this moment. And in the last episode, we should have done one of the first Polo trading outposts, which is where Sofia Sato's shop is. And if memory serves, it should be here. So, bookshop, Sofia Sato. So it's quite easy to remember because it's near Hagia Sophia. So that's what it is there. Now, since we have liberated an area from the Byzantine Templars, I feel the need that we need to expand our control in the districts. So we've already liberated one area. Why don't we continue on this trend? So we're already getting close to this area here, and I have a good feeling that we should be able to take over this den without any problem. Now, you might turn around and say to me, but GM, there's an assassin recruit here. Why don't you go and recruit them? Well, in the past I did this and never realised that there were special civilians that you can actually get. So if we went to the DNA, for example, it kind of shows us where they are at. So let's take a look. Not secret locations, recruiting assassins. So these are like specific memories, so you can only get up to so many people within the game. To kind of put it in blunt terms is this. So these are unique people that Ezio met during his time as the mentor of the Assassin Brotherhood. So in the past, Ezio just got any civilian that he found to be in trouble. But now, in this case, he comes across civilians who aren't necessarily in trouble, but could have a unique skill. Now, I'm not saying that this will pass on in into their thing of joining into the Brotherhood, but some of them do. Now, the next den is just over there, as you can just see. We see the tower just off in the distance. So we're just going to zip line our way over, and you find that zip lining is like a godsend, and it gives you the idea of what Assassin's Creed, not say Assassin's Creed, no, it is going to be obviously Assassin's Creed. What am I talking about? The ziplining idea from Syndicate was born from Revelations. So, albeit the zipline although the ziplines themselves are set in particular places and you have to go to them, for Syndicate you could use them anywhere without being, having to go to a specialised place. But I would say the ziplining was born from this kind of thing, and then it was further on developed in Assassin's Creed 3, the King Washington not demo, fucking DLC. So if you play AC3 and you do the DLC, you'll kind of get the idea of how it works, because you've got this, how can I put this? So I know this is diverging from AC Revelations, and I'm just going to be standing here doing fuck all, because if I talk, when I play the game, I won't talk and whatnot. But here we go. So, in Assassin's Creed 3, we follow a guy named Connor. Connor is a Native American who becomes an assassin, and he helps in the Revolutionary War against the British, and helps the new American people, kind of establish their own sort of thing going on. And the assassin's presence in the new colonies are kind of shit, so Connor rebuilds it up. To put a long story short, the Mad King Washington is actually somewhat an alternate timeline that shows up. So Connor seems to have like these weird dreams and whatnot, and at one point he wakes up and he's in his village, and he's an adult, but he's not wearing his assassin robes. He's wearing his probably what he would have worn if he stayed, within his tribe, which is like a wolf pelt, which is in shape of the assassin hood and whatnot. Hang on a second. It's weird, isn't it? I'm gonna probably somehow... You know what? Trying to get back to where I was. Sorry for being interrupted. Because it happens, usually, all the time. So where was I? Connor, Hood, Wolf. Yeah. So Connor stays within his tribe during this alternate version of time. And in doing so, he obviously isn't involved in the American Revolution because it technically did happen, but he didn't have any form of involvement in it whatsoever. And the Templars and the Assassins at this timeline, as far as I could say from when I played the game, it looked like the Assassins and Templars were wiped out. So there was no way for Connor to know about his essential heritage. But he does remember the Assassins and he knows about them. So clearly you can tell that there's something wrong within the timeline. Because his mother is still alive. Spoilers. Well, you know what, fuck it. Well, his mother dies in the original continuity of the game, but in this alternate version of history, his mother lives. Hatham is Connor's father. Again, more spoilers. And he is also dead, along with perhaps any other Templar influence that might have been there. Now, coming to the point of how all things go around is this. Connor then sees George Washington, or more rather known as King Washington, holding a scepter with a piece of Eden, which is the Apple of Eden, and it's kind of like integrated in the scepter, and he's been using it to control the populace of both the natives and obviously the colonists of America, and he is establishing himself as the king of the Americans. Now, you get in this demo there are 3 stages to it, and each stage gives you a new ability. So one stage of the ability is the ability of the wolf pack. So Connor can summon 6 different wolves which are spiritual, and they can kill any of the enemies nearby, kind of like the assassins do with the assassin signals that Ezio can use. The second version of this is the eagle. Now this is where the ziplining thing kind of really got invented, but they kind of borrowed elements from Revelations, as you can somewhat see. So with the eagle version of this, Connor need only look in a particular direction and you see some kind of lock-on area to a ledge of a building, mainly a building, or to the ground. And what would happen is Connor would instantly somehow fly from one location to another location. So you get somewhere quite quick. And the third ability was the ability of the bear. So if he uses this ability, he somehow summons great strength and shatters the ground. To put a long story short, this alternate timeline is done by the Apple of Eden because both George Washington and Connor, through the original timeline, have found this piece of Eden, and Connor is trying to take the apple away from George Washington. Eventually this works, and the apple is fallen on the ground, and they're probably at an encampment near Valley Forge. Now Washington, coming back to his senses, is thinking about, does he want to take this Apple of Eden, and Connor is also curious what Washington's going to do. Washington picks it up and says that, keep this away from me, I do not want it, because he has tasted the power and he doesn't like it, or he has distrust in it because he sees himself as the dictator, which he doesn't want to be. Then it goes to another cutscene where we see Connor on the Aquila, which is an assassin ship, and he says that he's going to throw it away in the ocean, which is a good idea, to be honest. But Washington is back at home, probably in New York or in Boston, and he's set upon by a man who tells him that he can be much more he could be a bit much more than, let's say, a president, someone who only is ruling for a short period of time, where he could be a king. And in the cutscene, Washington says, apparently to the stranger, that he's not going to do it. And eventually, after he kind of finishes off the conversation, the man disappears. So it could be he's kind of telling himself that he doesn't want to be this kind of guy. Anyway, I'm going on. Let's just go on with this game, because otherwise this content is going to be a little bit boring. Alright, so where is this so-called Templar captain? Is that him there? Bingo. Wait a minute. I don't think we're alone up here. So you can throw bombs in there and they instantly drop, so which is like bloody great. Kind of hoping that it wouldn't have been like this.
Now, go! Dying.
All good. I'm gonna guess that treasure is somewhere on top of a building. Now we might come across one of another recruits actually quite near the tower. So these recruits that we get spawn pretty close to where the towers are. These are like the specialist ones. So we'll wait and see with this one. Hopefully it's Yeah Man, because he's a funny guy. Oh, look. Another one of those sigils. It looks like there's someone there. Yep, there we go. I wonder if... Yep, it's definitely Yellow Man.
Assassin!
So he just seeks you out because he knows that you're an assassin. Yeah, shut up.
You have nothing to fear, Effendi. Your identity is safe with me.
Oh, thank heavens for that.
Forgive my brash introduction, but I am an assassin in training myself. I am strong, fast, and quite a hit with the ladies.
That is a start.
How about a race, huh? I will prove to you my skill. Say, to that spot there.
The pupil. So this is kind of like, in a sense, with what he just said, he's fast, strong, and, well, quite a hit with the ladies. Kind of like how Ezio might have been. Well, we know Ezio was like
Could
this.
spare a few moments.
All right, go!
It's a simple race.
I told you I was good.
Oh, shit.
That was accidental. Here we go! Did you see that? Nice!
You could say it's cheating what I'm doing with the hook blade, but oh shit.
Is there a reason for this abuse?
That was so amusing.
And we should be at the end now.
You are good, old man.
You have some natural talent yourself.
Yarman, who is this?
Ah, Ella, come. Meet my new mentor. I told you I was an assassin, my love. And to think you ever doubted me.
Merhaba, efendim.
We were just taking the air, Ella, and discussing tactics and such, no?
No, we were discussing when your training would begin. Sunrise, every day. Galata Tower. Understood?
Evet. Of course, mentor.
So that's Yerman. I always found him to be a particularly funny guy, but now he is an assassin. And we'll see his name pop up in a minute. So there he is. So we now have got him inside our Assassin's Guild, but it looks like we've been attacked again. So we gotta have to defend the Brotherhood, otherwise all will be for naught. So let's see, which one is it? It's gonna be the one that we just recently captured. So that it's now contested. This is now liberated. Now I'm gonna have this highlighted as well, but I know where I need to go with the. Now I do try to actually keep track of my assassins that I get, and we're not going to assist the citizen here. I'm not going to assist the citizen. So how this works is this. If my notoriety continues to go up, eventually eventually one of the dens that we captured would just be attacked again by the Byzantines, by the Templars, which, as we know, isn't particularly very good because we won't be able to purchase any more property. At the same time,
Take heart, noble one.
My mother arranged a marriage for me to the Tajir's daughter. No one
okay, we're nearly there.
Get out of my sight now!
So all we need to do is just go in here, and then we just set up a defense. So if you leave your notoriety to go constantly up and you become more known, then it becomes difficult to do anything. So this is what we get. So we got the assassin leaders, barricades, assassin crossbows, assassin riflemen, and then you've got air assassins. So they will always strike an enemy above. Okay, now you're always going to have a few assassins dotted on the area where the Templars might attack. Well, not might attack, but where they will be attacking. So we want to have make their stand there. We're going to have the first line of crossbowmen here. We're also going to get another assassin leader and have more crossbowmen.
I need you to hold that point.
There.
Defend that area.
Always press circle over the areas where these guys die, because sometimes they drop morale. There we go. So now we're going to get some riflemen in. And
Take your stand there. Defend that area.
Now that can be bad because these guys will... Because that can happen.
Hold that point for me. Hold there. Make your stand there. Make your stand there.
I'm gonna have some of these air assassins just in case.
Make your stand there. Secure that point. Defend that area.
This is just in case if somehow they break our defenses. The fuck, man?
Make your stand there. Hold that point for me. Aim there.
I don't think I'm gonna hold this
Defend
much
that
longer.
area. Secure that point.
Not how to do this. Took too many losses. Did not like it. However, you do actually need to make some defenses, and you will get rewarded for actually surviving these attacks. So you'll get your own version of the Greek fire. You'll also get other versions of the barricades with, well, you'll get a Greek fire cannon which you can use to have on one of your barricades. So if you wanted to, you could have, like, you can dismantle the last barricade that you've got, replace it with a Greek fire one if you wanted to. Now, I seem to remember the recruit that we got here, so let's make our way over here. Now the recruit that we got from this side, oh, Ville Resat is now level 6. Now this was the bruiser that we got, and this is Yarman. So traditionally, right, so the other guy that we have who is on the mission to protect the Little Prince, he's training to become the next level of the Assassin Brotherhood, so he gets to stay as a in White Assassin. I have to like differentiate. So Imperial Wine, you can actually decide to see what they look like with their hoods on and with their hoods off, which you couldn't do in the other Assassin game of Brotherhood. So Imperial Wine, cool. Right. Now your recruits do get their skills upgraded the more you use them. So we're going to give him plated armor and him plated armor. So we can still get 2 more recruits. Now, I need to somewhat think a little bit. Alright, now the guy that we got, he's going to want to be placed here because this is where we originally found him. The other guy that we found, which was the Brawler, he's going to be placed in this district because we found him in this one. And Yarman is going to be placed in this district because we found him here. Now, there's another unique assassin who, in my opinion, I don't know why the game has done this, but if they had another assassin then I could place this guy in, I would happily place him in the Galata Den. But since that cannot be, if his skill set is quite unique, then I'll have him moved into one of these areas down here, but I highly doubt that. So, this zone is now free. I can go over here and liberate this zone, but then I'll... You know what, never mind. We'll go and liberate it. See what assassin we can find here. Another bomb making. Caltrops. They're nice. So, if the question does arise to everybody, you know, well, what's happening to the assassins that are back in Italy? Well, most of the members that Ezio probably trained with are probably, sadly to say, might have passed away, probably around about this time, since most of their deaths probably, you know, have happened pretty early, perhaps maybe in these years of Ezio's life. So very few of the assassins that he probably was tutelage under are still alive today. Well, not in today's terms, but you know, today in Ezio's life, as it were. Alright. But that's not to say that the rest of his brotherhood that he got from Rome are dead. They're all still alive. There is a particular assassin from which Ezio trained himself personally, would eventually take his role as a mentor. I can't remember the guy's name, but he's someone that Ezio favoured pretty highly. I reckon this is the guy that ran away from me the previous video. Now, something which you'll find pretty unique, if a guard stands pretty close to where this zone ends, we can actually still kill him.
I've seen him.
This probably is... No, this is definitely not the guy that ran away from us. This is somebody else. Yes, I'm getting away. It's a shame I can't make the tours on the spot. There's a gold line there, so our target is on the move. Let's try using this lamb blood. See what happens. It's fine to see the reaction. We must walk through. Come on, you Templar scum, where are you?
Some even spawn has unmade. Boys, some even spawn has unmade.
Short on the brains end of the spectrum, yes?
So we can roughly trace where he goes. So eventually we'll find him. Probably taking like the longest route possible. Got him. Look at that.
Where do I know that man?
You know me from fucking killing you. Oh wow, they're back. Even though I killed them. Oh no, wait a minute, I want to do it this way. Alright. Now then. It looks like there's an assassin recruit who's always, as I said, they're always quite close to you, the assassin building. So always check nearby. The pickpocket. A pickpocket has been having a bit of fun today. Identify and speak with her. Oh, so it's a girl. There she is.
Try not to spend all of that money in one place.
What money would that be?
Signora, I know a pickpocket when I see one. Your technique is good, but not flawless.
Not so. Until today, I had never been caught or called out.
Let me show you a few tricks.
I need no instruction, and I can prove it. Give me 1 minute, and I will steal more than you could in a day.
Bene. Begin.
Okay, now there was a glitch in this game a while ago where you wouldn't actually be able to get any money. But now they fixed it. So
Careful, Lord! If you value your life, turn away.
which I do. I value it a lot. So we're gonna wait for a few secs. Hopefully. Nope, they have found me out. She's still wandering around here.
Go ahead, help him.
Come on.
Keep it low profile. Stay home. Avoid.
There's no penalty if you get caught. She looks a bit weird.
Curse these misers. None of them are carrying any akshay today.
Well, my take was quite good. Are you having an off day?
Do not patronize me. I am a skilled thief. You saw it yourself.
I did. And I would be grateful if you joined the assassins to put those talents to better use.
I suppose I should, Evet. I cannot live off the fruits of others forever.
So she's now joined the cause. Don't ask me how, but obviously he looked fucking suspicious. No guy walks around with a fucking dagger and looks normal.
Bayezid's beard. What happened?
Bayezid, not Bayezid.
May you soon be rotting in hell.
Okay, pick you up. Come on. There is a guard patrol that goes near here, so we've got to be careful. Uh-oh. Yep, they found me. Time to go. Sorry!
Accompanied by music and other entertainment.
He must be completely insane.
Do I need to call the guard? What is this? I don't want to die.
He's dead! On him!
I am not evil.
Stay out of my way.
Terrible. I should find some help.
Oh, that was fun calling in the assassins, wasn't it?
I'm getting out of here. That is.
So let's take a look and see. Yep, there we go. So she's now part of the Brotherhood. You'll also notice as well that the assassins can also have masks. I think you can have them disable the masks so they don't have to have them on. I don't know why I decided to give her the Imperial wine shit. She doesn't need it. So she needs to have... No. You need to have Ottoman Emerald. There we go. Now then, we're going to start investing some of our money back into the economy of Constantinople. So buying like shops. Yes, our notoriety will go up again, and we'll probably have to defend another Templar attack. It's not that bad.
I heard love makes men do the strangest.
You've heard correct, Effendi. They do. Love can make any man do strange things.
Don't neglect your health. After your soul, what could be more important?
Really?
Wow, talking to a wall must be pretty boring. Why don't I change this for you? See? Now this looks a bit more realistic. You're actually talking to somebody, not a brick wall.
I have got great metal work. Has anyone seen my assistant?
Now, what I'm going to do... Oh, damn never have enough money for this.
That should do, I hope. Please, come back.
Get another bookshop done.
What
We
an
should
idiot.
probably lock
His
things
brains
in a
must
city
be
like
scrambled.
him himself.
Let me go! You will not get away!
Night night.
Well, I'll be.
Isn't that dangerous?
Nah, it's perfectly fine, mate.
What an idiot. His brain crumbled.
Come, people! I have scores of new works from exciting young...
So now we can get, well, not because it's based on more books. The more that sequences that we go through, the more books become available to us. So, Book of Prophecies, the Golden. It's not funny, but it is called that. It also gives you. Oh, that was written by Christopher Columbus. Nice. So, Geoffrey of Monmouth. Ptolemy. Unknown. Virgil. And Homer. Who wrote The Golden Ass? So many great titles. Bases Districts.
A pleasure, sir. Come again.
Is there a reason for this rudeness?
Yes, there is. And no, it's got nothing to do with you being a woman at all.
I have many useful accessories too. Things you may not want.
Things you may not need. How much was the assassin white? You know what, we'll get it. Buy a knife belt upgrade as well. Strange. And this is what Ezio looks like in the original white.
I know you will want to see for yourselves.
Not bad.
The holy works I...
However, though, certain armor sets do return him to his assassin grey, which I find to be a little bit not upsetting, but a bit disappointed.
What on earth is he?
Getting away from you, madam. I know this seems like basically
I cannot do that. Not so elegant.
petty doing what I need to do, but God used to make money in order to get shit done. So you're gonna have to do this yourself at some point. So why not do it? You know what? Fuck it. We've got some money coming in, which is better than fuck all. So right, we've done that Thieves Guild. I guess on the way we'll get. Is there another faction building that's more closer? There is. Alright, so what will happen is these two will become Romani buildings. I know that there's going to be a mercenary barracks here, and here, so that's another 2, so that's 6. So this probably will become another Thieves one, because it is again close to the Thieves Guild.
True athlete. A true athlete.
You don't need to do anything to the Assassin Brotherhood because we're friendly. We don't kill civilians. Mostly.
Rash man.
By the damnable acts of the Assassin Brotherhood.
We must work together with the stewards. I know. We're not madmen. It's not very nice.
Foolish.
Foolish? I don't think so. So if I remember correctly, we'd have to go and visit the Romanis and visit their guild, which isn't that too far from here. Dead.
There he is!
Damn, always disturbing the peace.
I must get out of here.
I'm only visiting! I don't know what's going on!
Must have been Mama. Out to get us all.
Cool. It's nice to see the assassins are actually doing pretty well.
Another one taken to Sugar cause, no doubt.
Wait, something's just come across my mind for a sec. Yeah. No need to worry, I thought I didn't do something, but I did. Okay.
Mocking on the good, God-loving balance.
God loving? That's quite questionable. Forum of the Ox.
God's children!
There we go. Another one.
Do the work, innocent bystander! They have any worth to you?
You spare me, I will sacrifice two. I'm not part of it.
Why would any save me? Ask yourself. Mercy! Mercy! I have done nothing! Do the work, innocent bystander! They have any worth to you?
We're nearly at the Romani encampment. It's near apparently a cistern or something. I don't know, well, maybe not a cistern, maybe just like a water treatment place. Who knows?
I have seen happier men at the gallows.
Crack wise elsewhere, Effendim. Today the Byzantines stole half a year's worth of coin from us.
Mi dispiace. Can I help?
Perhaps. For centuries, my people have been slandered and insulted, labeled witches and warlocks. Well, so be it. We will not run from these lies anymore, but embrace them. Encourage these rumors, for it is better to be infamous than ignored.
I like the sound of that.
Here is my plan. Every man who touched that chest of coins must die, but discreetly, as if cursed by a pagan hex. The Romani curse becomes our blessing. Perhaps then people will leave us be.
Poison all your targets while being blending with the Romanis. To put it bluntly, we're going to be using the poison dart a few times.
Hurt someone. One sleep.
But from where?
A true athlete!
After you.
So instead of us having to like force the walk, we can actually just blend in with them. but just in case, I'm gonna just try and stay.
Remember yesterday? What was that powder you were telling us about? The one your Theo uses on his saddle.
I'm dying to try this blade I got from that. I killed that scrofa when she threatened to confront my wife. I told her as she hung there, that's no way to treat a love.
So, was I right? Was the new girl that did point out stolen?
So these are the guys that we're going to be killing. They're big brutes.
How can we help?
I cannot believe how heavy this is. What is happening? Is he in? Leave him. We cannot stay.
If you don't like the food, don't buy it next time.
What the hell is going on here? Is it a Romani curse? God help us. This is a bad idea.
So each time one guy picks up, we just kill the chest carrier, and that's it.
God preserve me! I was a fool!
Hold.
Haha, the old tricks are always the best. Do be careful, Ezio. I hear that chest is cursed.
Where to, bella donna?
This way. And stay alert. Have you heard the term gypsy?
Quite often, see.
Did you know that this word was born from the misapprehension that my people are from Egypt?
You find it offensive?
I find it funny. My people are from Eastern Persia and beyond. Yet, somehow we have become citizens of a land we have never seen.
People are quick to judge and slow to correct themselves.
People are stupid.
Sometimes.
Ezio, the simplest answer is always the best.
Let's get him shit scared.